How does height affect your gym progress? The amount of muscle you put on, the speed of the muscle that you put on. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm 5'4". Most bodybuilders are pretty short because it's just easier to add on muscle when you're short. Taller people just struggle to add on muscle because they have a lot more frame to fill out. Start off with the short. When you're short, you have shorter limbs, shorter torso, shorter legs. Everything is usually shorter except some things, not usually shorter. Your limbs are shorter. Your arms your arms are just shorter. Like the length of my arm is way less than someone that's tall. Their arm length would be like proportional to their size, because you haven't really seen a tall person with short arms that look like a fucking T-Rex. You usually don't see short people with long ass arms that they can touch the floor standing up. Not usually stuff that happens. When you're short, you pretty much just have less space to put in the muscle. It's like, let me get a water bottle right here. So you have this water bottle, right? And then I don't have a gallon jug with me, but let's say you just have a gallon jug. The gallon jug is going to take way longer to fill up than the smaller water bottle. They're both going to be filled up the same. Obviously, the gallon is going to be bigger and it's going to weigh more because it's just way more water that needs to be in the gallon jug than to be in this water bottle. Does that mean it's going to be stronger? Maybe, but it doesn't really matter. Short people are strong, tall people are strong. It doesn't matter. You just have way less area to fill in, like less volume to your body than a tall person. So in a year, you would make the progress they would make in like 3 years. Cause bro, think about it like this: if there's a hot room, it's like 90 degrees in the room. Both have the same air conditioner, but one of them, because you know people usually gain muscle at the same rate or a similar rate, and then there's another room that is twice as big, maybe not twice, 1.5 times as big. So it just has 1.5 times the hot air, and it has the same AC. It's gonna take way longer to fill that one with cold air to bring down the temperature than for the smaller room. And the smaller room is gonna cool down more because it's just smaller. It can just cool down more because less heat's coming in. That's why you usually see all these shorter people that they just look like fucking mini Pekkas. And these tall people, they look jacked, bro. Everyone can look jacked, but not everyone can get like that look. You know, the Trent twins look when they were natural. Now it's like they're on every steroid imaginable. So it's pretty hard to achieve that look without steroids. I think it's impossible because they have good genetics and all that. Tall person has the inverse of the short person. Tall one has longer limbs, has more volume. Just, you get it. Now, number 2, what else does it affect? Your weight. It also affects your weight. The 1 gallon jug is gonna weigh way more than the other water bottle. It just has way less volume. You've seen like the BMI graphs. The taller you are, the more you can weigh and still be at a healthy weight. Makes sense. There's just less of you to have weight. How does it affect the speed of your progress? Just because you're short doesn't mean you're gonna progress really quick. Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're gonna have really slow progress. It's also determined by your genetics. But usually, shorter people have quicker muscle growth because usually people grow muscle at the same rate. They could have both, the tall one and the short one could have gained 10 and 10 pounds in the first year, in like 1 year of lifting or something. The short dude's gonna look like he gained 20 pounds. Like he's gonna look, those 10 pounds on him are gonna look like 20 pounds on the tall guy. Know what I mean? So the tall dude would have to add on way more muscle quicker than the short dude to look similar or better. But when you're short, bro, this is gonna be easier to just, you're building hypothetically less pounds of muscle, but it's just filling out your bicep. It's just filling it, bro. It's like you have a smaller hose, a thinner hose spraying less water, but you have a smaller tank to fill than a dude with a bigger hose but his tank is fucking, he's like filling up a pool. You can see the small hose, even if it's putting out less water, it's gonna fill up the tank faster than the fucking pool. Now, number 4. This one's very, very special, very important. Overall strength. Usually the taller people are gonna be stronger, bro. It's just a fact. But here's why. It's not because they're taller, it's not because this or that. It's because, bro, the tall dude is gonna weigh more. You know, in powerlifting, in wrestling, in fighting, there's weight classes because the heavier people are gonna be stronger than the lighter people. So it would just be all heavy people fighting. But now that it's separated into weight classes, you have to be like strength to mass ratio. So a dude that's 180 and he's fucking 6 feet is gonna be usually pretty much the same strength as someone 180 and like 5'8", something like that. Usually. Maybe the shorter guy is gonna be stronger because it's more muscle. But usually, that's how it works. The taller you are, the stronger you are because you're gonna weigh more. Not because tall people are just stronger. And number 5, this also plays into the strength thing, lifting mechanics. You have different length legs, different length back, different length arms. Usually the shorter the better for lifting mechanics. But bro, if you just weigh a lot more, you're going to be stronger anyways. Usually the shorter you are, the closer you are to the bar. Let's say you're benching, right? You're benching and you have really short arms like the Trent twins. You barely have to travel. But the tall dude's going to have to travel all that. But you can just, because your arms are very short. But now for deadlifts, having short arms is going to be a disadvantage because your body has to go lower to pick up the bar. That's why you see these people with really long arms and short legs doing the most deadlifts, or like getting the strongest at deadlifts, because it's just way easier. They have to go down less. They can just pick it up, bro, easily. But these people with short arms are going to be benching more because they have to travel less. That's just how it is, bro. So being taller or being shorter, it doesn't really matter. It means the thing that matters is like your length, the leg length, and your arm length is what pretty much affects it. So maybe when you're taller, you're better at deadlifts, but your legs are also longer. I'm not gonna get into all that, bro. You can watch some Jeff Nippert or something. Thank you for watching, bro. This is how height affects you in the gym. It also affects you because like attachments and shit. You can actually reach to the lat pull down. You don't have to jump up to a pull-up bar or something. The height of the fucking squat rack, all that, but that's not really, I don't think you really care about that. It's not that big of a deal. What's a bigger deal is how it affects your muscle. So anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day, and